I don't know why y'all acting like y'all don't know how to use what God gave you and turn it into income. So I'm going to break it down for you. The first is purpose. You have a God-given idea on the inside of you right now, and it's connected to what you lived through, your story and your experience and what comes naturally to you. And when that creates value and becomes a solution for somebody else, it becomes income because it's solving a real problem. Number two, package. You take what you live, what you know, and the results you've gotten, and you turn it into a digital product. Turn it into a clear step-by-step process that somebody else can now follow to get a result. That's how you move from having something in you to becoming the solution that somebody's actually praying for. But we're not just going to stop there, because a lot of you have already known how to start there. You can package something, you can begin. That has not been your issue. Your breakthrough happens when you come into agreement with what God said about who you are, and you stop acting like the income that is attached and connected to your name is out of reach for you. You will build it and still not take it all the way through. And that's where most of you stop. Number three, presence. Presence is your personal brand. This is where you become so magnetic in your God-given calling and anointing that people feel it before they even fully understand it. This is where you embody Jeremiah 1:5 to be set apart. I don't care if there are 10,000 other creators in your niche. Nobody has your energy, your anointing, or your authority when you actually own it. Your presence becomes your personal power, and when you fully step into who you are and what is on your life. When you are not afraid to own your perspective, when you are not afraid to go against the grain, when you are not afraid to rebel from how everybody else is doing it. Because this is your personal brand is not about an aesthetic. It's about the anointing on your life. And the more you lean into your voice, your power, and your authority, your brand stands out. You become the only logical option in your niche. And people will not have a choice but to recognize what's on you, and you become a magnet. Number three, position. When you learn how to position your content and your messaging, and when you're speaking directly to a specific person with a specific problem, and you communicate a clear result. Not in a here are 3 tips type of way, but when you understand her thoughts, her language, her beliefs, her fears, the desires, the transformation she's looking for, and you communicate that through your content so that she clearly recognizes herself in what you are saying. Persist. This is where most of you lose it. You build it, then you leave. You start it, then you slow down. You show up, then you disappear right before it has a chance to actually work. And this is the part where you become the woman who finishes. You break agreement with the version of you that pulls back when it gets uncomfortable. You recognize where you usually stop, and you don't leave there anymore. You take it all the way through until it starts paying you over and over and over again. That's how your idea turns into income. Not just because you started it, but because you carried it all the way through. It is time for you to step into this. Comment ready, and I'm going to show you how to become the woman who finishes and gets paid from what God gave you.